Hello everyone, welcome to Indieality. This is Hidden Indie Gems, and today's game is Casette Beasts. Casette Beasts is a monster taming role-playing game that seamlessly merges the nostalgic aesthetics of the 90s with modern gameplay mechanics. Developed by a team that understands the allure of both classic and contemporary gaming, Casette Beasts takes players on an unforgettable journey through a pixelated yet richly detailed open-world environment. Set in a fictional world that marries the charm of a bygone era with imaginative fantasy elements, players assume the role of intrepid adventurers. The game's unique hook lies in the utilization of cassette tapes as a tool for transformation and combat. These magical cassette tapes allow players to capture, control, and merge with fantastical creatures known as beasts. The gameplay centers around exploration, strategy, and collecting a diverse array of these beasts, each with their own distinctive abilities, appearances, and strengths. From fire-breathing dragons to enigmatic water spirits, the beasts span a spectrum of elemental and thematic categories, encouraging players to experiment and tailor their approach to different challenges. The world of Casette Beasts is a vibrant mix of beautiful landscapes, mysterious dungeons, and bustling towns, all brought to life through pixel art that evokes nostalgia while benefiting from modern artistic techniques. The narrative is interwoven with intricate plotlines, memorable characters, and a sense of discovery that keeps players engaged and immersed in the game's universe. The turn-based battles are a dynamic fusion of strategy and quick thinking, as players must decide when to harness their own abilities and when to transform into a chosen beast to gain a tactical advantage. The process of merging with a beast is not only visually captivating, but also a testament to the game's core concept of harmonizing the old and the new. With its charming retro aesthetic, inventive gameplay mechanics, and a compelling blend of nostalgia and innovation, Casette Beasts is a delightful homage to the past while pushing the boundaries of RPG gaming into new and exciting territories. It captures the essence of the classics while offering a fresh and engaging experience that resonates with gamers of all generations. Moving on to my own experience with the game and its pros and cons, first, let's ask the most important question. Is Casette Beasts a Pokemon clone? I would say no, it is not. Even though it was obviously inspired by our favorite Pocket monsters, Casette Beasts has way too many unique mechanics to be called a bootleg. The main difference is that we do not catch monsters and use them in combat. We record beasts on cassette tapes and insert them into our cassette player, which causes our character to transform into the beast. The leveling system is also different. We level our trainer instead of the beasts, and whenever we transform into any beast, its level will be equal to our trainer's level. Do not worry though, the monsters also have their own progression system, which does not include levels. Instead of levels, they gain stars. Gaining a new star teaches your beast a new ability, and reaching 5 stars allows them to evolve, which in this game is called remastering. To remaster your beast, you need to rest at a campfire or in a cafe, so make sure to visit one when your beast reaches 5 stars. I like the simplicity of this idea because you don't need to wonder when is your monster going to evolve like in Pokemon. Here, it always happens at 5 stars, if your beast still has an evolution available, of course. The campfires I mentioned before work pretty much like Pokécenters in Pokemon. They are scattered all over the world and allow us to regenerate and grant us access to our beast storage. Resting gives us a chance to talk with our partner, which often surprises us with some unexpected dialogue lines. The way we travel the world is also different than in old-school Pokemon games. The movement is much more modern and the map is not divided into tiles that allow us to move in 4 directions only. I was really surprised that some objects on the map even have physics, which is unusual in games like this. Accessing new areas of the map works very similarly to Pokemon games, but also has its own twists. In Pokemon, we used to gain new HMs like Cut or Rock Smash to get through obstacles. In Casette Beasts, we gain new powers as a trainer, like gliding for example, which allows us to reach previously unavailable terrains. Moving on to combat, Casette Beasts uses a classic turn-based combat system and brings it to a whole new level of tactical thinking. There are type advantages, just like in Pokemon, but it works completely differently. Instead of dealing more damage, moves with type advantage inflict statuses which can be used to our advantage. No more one-shots just because your fire type got hit by a water skill. When you attack a fire beast with a water ability, you lower their resistances. My favorite aspect of the battles are fusions, and yes, I completely wasted my fusion in this clip just to record it for you, and I'm proud of it. As our team has 2 members, they can fuse into one powerful beast to make the difficult fights a bit easier. I'm not gonna lie, using a fusion in a boss fight feels absolutely epic, and the music that starts playing after the fusion elevates the experience to another level. The music though was an absolute joy to listen to. I'll give you a quick sneak peek, but not too long to avoid copyright claims, okay? Enjoy. If you are a person who pays attention to audio in games, Casette Beasts is a game for you. There were moments where I would just stop for a minute and put the controller down just to enjoy the soundtrack. That already means a lot, as it doesn't happen often to me. I really appreciate the monster design in Casette Beasts. All the monsters are really unique and have some kind of personality, from cute to creepy. If you are that kind of a guy who chooses his team members in Pokemon by picking the most cool looking Pokemon, you are going to have a problem in Casette Beasts, as most of them look really amazing. I found myself changing my team every time I found new monsters just because they were even cooler than the ones I already had. Even though the pixel art is wonderful, I have one problem with the visual part of our monsters. In my opinion, they could use some more animations in combat. I felt like every move I used had the exact same animation, but with a different sound effect and different particles showing up on the enemy. Casette Beasts is an amazing combination of nostalgia and modern gameplay mechanics, which makes it a game that can be enjoyed both by people who grew up playing Pokemon on their Game Boy Advance and also by the young generation of gamers. The game is an absolute blast from the beginning to the end, and if you are a fan of monster taming games, this one is an absolute must-play for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. It really means a lot to me. You can also check out my Hidden Indie Gems playlist if you'd like to find some more amazing games to play. I'll see you in the next episode.